but don't you think the Habs also drafted Slafkovsky because of what his body can do when come playoff time?
Yeah, of course.
Like,
it's a rare specimen, dude. He's a unicorn,
dude. And he's only 19.
He's a teenager, dude.
He's still a teenager, and he broke. I love that he broke the record for most point streaks for a teenager. 7-game point streak.
Fantastic. Good for him.
It's awesome. And imagine, dude, he beat guys like Stéphane Deschamps and oddly enough, Doug Wickenheiser, who was the last first overall pick before Juraj Slafkovsky. And then he got it at 8 games. He's at an 8-game point streak now. What was it? It was against Washington.
Mm-hmm.
And I was at the game against Washington. If he would have scored that last shot of the game, but got blocked by John Carlson, he had an open net, but John Carlson was at the right place at the right time. If that puck would have gone in, I'm telling you, I'm telling everybody, all our listeners and viewers, the Bell Center ceiling rooftop would have fucking exploded. The whole roof would have been on fucking St. Catherine Street, René Lévesque, pieces everywhere.
I felt so bad, man. After I saw his face, I'm like, fuck, he was so frustrated. He's like,
he slammed his stick.
He looked up.
He was so pissed. Dude, he slammed his fucking stick on the glass. He was so pissed. And I love that. That's that fiery winning attitude at that young age, at 19.
It's going to be a lot to say, like, especially coming from the weekend where they retired his jersey, but I think he's going to be our Jaromir Jagr. I'm not saying he's going to have the stats like him, but Jesus Christ,
dude,
the way he plays. I know.
Jagr's praising him, man. Jagr's praised him.
I know.
Yeah,
listen.
like dude. I first of all, I loved what the Penguins did for Jaromir Jagr. That was fantastic.
The best.
Dude, he's the fucking greatest. I'm sorry, Jagr's the GOAT.
Top 5 of all time history, dude.
When he's there saying that my hot girlfriend was too young to remember me playing with the Penguins, dude,
and he looks so good too. He still looks like he could score 10 goals in the NHL.
What a legend! He's a fucking beauty. To me, what sealed the deal. Great. This was remember a couple of years ago when there was a picture that went viral of like this young girl, like good looking, this young chick in bed, like she's giving the peace sign, and there's Jagr just like passed out.
Amazing.
And apparently, look, I forgot how the story goes exactly word for word, but I think she was gonna blackmail him. I don't know if she was like, give me this much money or give me something, do something, or else I'm gonna post this. And he's like, fucking post it. I don't give a shit. She posted it, and fuck, man, he got praised 100%. As like the Lord from everybody. Dude, and this girl just got like ripped to shreds for wanting to blackmail him. He's like, I don't
on all fronts, dude.
Fucking legend. He's like,
and he's a good character. He's not cocky. He was never like a disrespectful type of. No, he is. No, but in his own right. But he was never like that Patrick Roy style of, like arrogant type of player. He was never like that. Or like Jeremy Roenick, like he was never like that. Jeremy Roenick was he was a
shit.
He got behind the skin, dude.
Yeah, but that was just a way to get you off your game.
Era of hockey. That's true.
No, you know Jaromir Jagr is? He's the Zlatan Ibrahimovic of hockey.
Yes, there you go.
Dude, yes, like he's
coolest fucking guy in the world.
I remember one last thing about Jagr, then we'll get back to Slafkovsky. I think it was a hockey night in Canada, like during the commercials. I forgot which team was playing. It was obviously Saturday night. They were asking different players who their favorite player was growing up. Mm-hmm. So they asked, I think they asked Carey Price. He's like, I think Patrick Roy. They ask another guy, Sidney Crosby, Patrice Bergeron. Then it comes to Jaromir Jagr. He's like, hi, I'm Jaromir Jagr. My favorite player growing up, Jaromir Jagr.
I would have said something like that.
He's the
genius.
Fucking greatest.
He is. Really
I love him. He's such a fucking
beauty. But he has the talent and the charisma. He has all that.
He's still going, man.
Dude, he could probably still score 10 goals in the NHL this day. Like
probably. I think so.
I still think so, dude.
there's a
more
theory
than
why
Gallagher. Joe's gonna like that.
Probably. There's still a theory. I think a lot of people have a theory why he's still playing, but anyways, we won't get into that.
I'll say one theory of mine. He's a gambler. He lost a lot of money. He has to make up.
Oh, he did. Well, some
not make up, but he has to.
There's conspiracy theories.
Yeah,
there's conspiracy theories that he might owe money to the KGB. I don't know
the Russian mob. Yeah, I read something like that.
And that's why he went and played in Russia for a bit too. But anyways, all that to say is Jaromir Jagr, he's the GOAT. I love him. Absolutely. But yes, dude. But Slafkovsky, man, 12 points in 8 games, 12 goals.
Do you remember Marty? What he said, dude? He's like, if
there's going to be some dips. Yeah,
exactly. But if he works on the right things in his game, and once they gel and they translate on the ice, the points are going to start coming in, and that's what we're starting to see now. So Marty was right. He wasn't just shitting himself.
1,000%. Marty was. You're totally right about Marty.
And notice his game now, Slap. And you remember, I think it was you that mentioned it like early on, not even this season, maybe the last season before his injury. You were like, he looks as if he's like a couple steps behind the game.
And he was.
He was. But even at the beginning of this season, I found, okay, granted, he wasn't as bad as last year. However, a month and a half in the season, or maybe 2 months in, you could really see his confidence level. And then his positioning came into play. And then, wow, all of a sudden, he's not, okay, it's not as if he's skating faster.
You know,
but he's in the right positions, which means he doesn't have to skate harder.
You know what I wonder? Had he have not gotten injured, if he didn't have that season-ending injury,
I think he would have started stronger this year.
So exactly that. Like, so the way he started, he didn't start strong, but he started better. Like, I'm wondering if like the way he played within the month of October, November, which was better but wasn't great. I wonder if he would have ended last season playing that way, and then having those reps. If he would have played the full season or like close to 60, 70 games, if he would have done that, I wonder how he would have looked like at the start of this very season. I think he would have been actually better. And then, and imagine if he did.
With the training he had in the summer.
Exactly. And then imagine the way he's been playing since January, February. He probably could have started playing that in the month of November, December. So it just goes to show that, look, first of all, look, again, he's only 19. Like, he hasn't even scratched the surface yet.
No, he hasn't.
Like, Slafkovsky's finally here, but he's not here yet, if you know what I mean. He like, dude,
his ceiling is incredibly high, man. Like, I don't even know.
What's he going to look like at the age of 23?
I don't know.
What's he going to look like at the age of 23, 24, 25?
And that's when we're going to be within the window to make the playoffs.